some people.
The image behind me today is House Speaker Lyin Paul Ryan making sweet with two Wahhabi Muslims of the ruling class of Saudi Arabia, a barbarous, butchering, anti-female group of dictators if ever there were one. But more about that in a minute. House Speaker Paul Ryan spammed Wisconsin mailboxes with ads claiming he's tough on border security. This open borders advocate is such a liar. But do the mad mullah from Madison's words match up with his actions? We'll take a close look at that today. This is Charles Benninghoff, and I want to let you know about Paul Ryan's big plans coming up this year after the primary and why you should oppose him remaining in the House Speaker's position. First, though, we were curious about why Paul Ryan traveled to Saudi Arabia back in April. I'll never be able to figure this one out. The media gave almost no coverage of this trip, and Ryan's office has not been forthcoming about it either. Unfortunately, members of Congress are not subject to Freedom of Information Act requests, so we haven't been able to find any transcripts of Paul Ryan's meetings with his fellow mad mullahs from Saudi Arabia. But we did find a comment from Ryan in a story dated April 14th. Ryan said, "The Wahhabi tyrant, sexist, and murdering mullahs from Saudi Arabia praised him for standing up to Donald Trump's call for a pause on Muslim immigration." I bet they did. That's why Paul Ryan's got a $10 million war chest to defeat his primary opponent, Paul Lyin. And this proves that Ryan is always a lion. He can't open his mouth without lies coming out. Those mosques in your neighborhood aren't going to build themselves. Ryan plans on tens of thousands of more hands direct from the Mideast, including untold thousands to be set free before the end of their just sentences from federal prisons. Now, for Paul Ryan's upcoming plans, let's discuss this in more detail. The junk mail he sent to his congressional district last week says that Ryan is going to secure the border, protect the homeland, and keep America safe. Translation: Paul Ryan plans to let illegal alien rapists and murderers out of prison early to join you on your street. If you think I'm kidding, Roll Call magazine reports that Ryan plans to bring a package of 6 prison reform bills to the House for a vote in September. Conveniently, right after his primary election battle against pro-American candidate Paul Lyin on August 9th. Breitbart News quotes Immigration and Customs Enforcement Council President Chris Kane on this issue. Kane says this package of bills will result in a mass release of criminal illegal aliens from federal prisons around the United States. And I'll bet you there's a bunch of Saudis involved. Crane continues saying countless preventable crimes against children, rape, robberies, and murders will most likely occur as a result of these proposed mass releases that are being proffered by Lyin Ryan. That's Paul Ryan's plan for America, but he doesn't want you to know about it, not at least until after the August 9th primary election in Wisconsin. Lyin Ryan, the mad mullah from Madison, is the epitome of everything that's wrong in American politics. America must defeat him. He says one thing on the campaign trail and does the exact opposite once he gets back to D.C. He takes secret trips to Saudi Arabia and will only talk about the trip in vague terms. And then when he does, it proves how bad he is. He's praised by tyrant Wahhabi murderers as being their savior and advocate. He says he's tough on border security and then votes to release illegal aliens and fund Obama's amnesty scams. Paul Ryan says a pause on Muslim immigration is not in American values, even though 70% of conservatives want to keep Sharia law and terrorism out of our country completely. Americans can do much better than Paul Ryan for House Speaker. Wisconsin can do much better too. Ryan's support for the Trans-Pacific Partnership job-robbing scheme, cooked up by Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, alone will rip thousands of jobs out of Wisconsin's 1st Congressional District. This fact should, and I hope does, result in Ryan's being beaten in his own primary. And that's why we need your help. We're calling on all patriotic Americans to send personalized letters to the House GOP from our action page. Tell them to fire Paul Ryan and choose a new speaker. Our system will allow you to deliver personalized letter directly to the congressional offices immediately. To go to our action page, just mouse over the screen on your PC or tap your Android device. Then check the icon that appears in the upper right corner to find the link to our action page. Tell Congress to fire House Speaker Paul Ryan and choose a real conservative to lead the conservative majority. We booted out Boehner in the speakership in 2015, and we can railroad Lyin Ryan in 2016 if we speak out. Do it now. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you freedom, fulfillment, and God's many, many blessings.
From our action page on our website, use the form to the right of the video screen to select a program. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, click the icon appearing now to go to our action page. Speak out today.
Satan can't make me doubt it. It's real and I'm gonna shout it. I was there when it happened, and I guess I ought to know.